hello world. This is VK Advisory International, VK Advisory Ghana. Today we have for you a video presentation on FlexFuels, the FlexFuel debate, and a Ghana agenda. So welcome aboard. Okay, now in Brazil, gasoline is sold with 27% ethanol directly from the pump. And their cars are able to use any mix between ethanol and gasoline. And they have hydrated ethanol on their pumps too. They call it FlexPower. And you can decide on running either on gasoline or ethanol. Credits for this information is from Eagle's channel on YouTube. Okay, so how about the rest of the world? How about Africa? How about Ghana? Let's see. In November 2025, E85 fuels crossed a new milestone, making it even more accessible to motorists. Now available in 4,000 service stations across France, covering 42% of the national network. So that's a European case study. Continuing, as a result, nearly 93% of French people live within less than 10 kilometers from an E85 station. Drivers can easily find nearby stations or those along their route thanks to the Mes Station E85 app available on iOS and Android, which lists all stations and updates prices daily. A fuel that protects the purchasing power of French households. So that's a great initiative from the French in Europe. As of 21st November 2025, the average price of E85 fuels is 0.72 euros compared to 1.71 euros per liter for SP95 E10. A motorist driving 13,000 kilometers per year, the French average, can save about 735 euros on their annual fuel budgets. High mileage drivers covering 20,000 kilometers annually can expect savings around 1,130 euros. These calculations take into account a 25% overconsumption. E85 fuel decarbonizing today's and tomorrow's vehicles. Credits for this information: Advanced Biofuels USA.info. Now, in academia, there's some research from the University of Wisconsin-Madison that suggests that the carbon intensity of corn ethanol is no less than gasoline and likely at least 24% higher. What then is the solution? We need to choose options that have a greater percentage of net emissions reductions so that we don't unintentionally increase emissions if regulators' estimated predictions are incorrect. More academic and institutional references. Now there's Octane Numbers and the sources energy.mit.edu, Harvard Law Research. The source, the URL is eelp.law.harvard.edu. Again, there is Renewable Fuels Standard, www.epa.gov, US Department of Energy. The URL is afdc.energy.gov. Another source is Pro-Corn Ethanol Study, also from the US Department of Energy, same URL. Credits for these links are to Engineering Explained on YouTube. More academic sources, we have books, and the first one is by Robert Bosch, and the book is titled Bosch Automotive Handbook, 9th edition. Also, another source is Willard Palkrabik, and the title of the book is Engineering Fundamentals of the Internal Combustion Engine. The most efficient source of ethanol is sugarcane, particularly in Brazil, where it is used for large-scale production. Sugarcane-based ethanol is more energy efficient, than corn-based ethanol because sugarcane naturally contains sucrose, which can be directly fermented into ethanol without the need for additional starch to sugar conversion steps. This results in a significantly higher net energy yield, with sugarcane ethanol delivering over 8 units of energy for each unit of energy invested in its production and distillation. Now we have a YouTube link for bioethanol production, and the URL is in your chat. Now, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 7, which borders on affordable and clean energies. Okay. In light of that, we have another YouTube link, which is Bioethanol from Banana Waste by Noura Shikin Binti Suhaili, PhD, and Unimas Innovation, a university in Malaysia, Asia. And the URL is in your chat once again. In our next session, hopefully, we'll do a second part or a part 2 of this topic. Adio Mauritius. Background music credits Jazz Hip Hop Playlists, YouTube.com. Copyrighted VK Advisory Ghana 2025. Thank you for your time.